Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm pumped to get right into the second episode of the 6th season of Game of Thrones because we are one episode in and everything is sheer and utter chaos. From Meereen to Dorne to King's Landing to the Night's Watch, so much is happening. And I'm also still stuck on the fact that we just saw that the Red Woman is actually Mother Gothel. I'm so ready to dive right into this episode, but if you guys could help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell so we never miss out on watching some really good shows together. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's dive right into this episode, which is titled Home. I didn't even look to see if the map changed at all this season. Bolton's is like another last name in Game of Thrones that I just hate hearing. I guess we won't be hearing the Baratheon name either. Started heavy with it, but there shouldn't be any more mention of it now, as far as key pieces in this whole game. My question is, was the first episode just to like blow our minds and reel us in, or is the whole season gonna be that intense? Because it's Game of Thrones. The whole season could easily be that intense. Where are we?
Give him another go, Ned.
Bran, we're back with... Oh my gosh, we went a whole season without Bran. I forgot.
Or I'll ring your head like a bell.
And do you remember how we finished him, his storyline the last time we saw him? It was so intriguing.
They were all so happy.
So were you.
How could I forget about Bran?
Stop showing off! Lyanna!
My Aunt Lyanna.
Lyanna.
I've seen her statue in the crypt. My father never talked about her.
We've heard about her. It's crazy he's walking around.
Who are you going to spar with when Ned goes off to the Eyrie?
I don't know. What about him? Willis? Come here!
Hodor?
And you've got training. Sounds like a fair match to me.
That's Hodor.
And lowers it when he's going to dodge my lady.
But he's talking. He's talking.
Fight into Little Lords, Willis. It's no place for you.
If he ever learned to fight,
He's never going to learn to fight because so leave him be.
That's crazy.
Please, a little longer.
So obviously we knew that was a vision, but it's crazy also to see how much Bran has grown. He looks like a man, like a little man. That's wild.
Finally show me something I care about. Then you drag me away.
But if you stay too long, you'd...
I wasn't drowning. I was home.
Oh, tired of the episode.
Willis, I saw you as a boy. You could talk.
Yeah, what happened?
Hodor.
Where's Mira?
Hodor.
It's like he knows what he wants to say. You feel emotion in just one word sometimes when he says it. That vision that he was, or that memory that he was letting Bran relive, there was so much in that. We saw his aunt. Of course, we saw him with his brother. We saw that Hodor was once walking and speaking. Was once speaking.
You shouldn't be here. Not safe outside the caves.
not safe anywhere.
I saw that Hodor wasn't always Hodor.
Hodor.
And he could talk and fight and...
She doesn't care.
What's wrong? The three-eyed raven says there's a war coming.
And we're going to fight it in there. I sit in there and I watch him have his visions and nothing ever
I'm
happens.
going to stay here forever.
What in the world is that?
He needs you.
So she still is going to play an important part, it seems like.
It's time, Sedaf. Open the door. I can rejoin their brothers in peace.
We ran out of time.
Set the wolf free north of the wall where it belongs.
No, they won't. Look, they definitely aren't planning on that.
He needs to die tonight.
I've never been much of a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies for what you're about to see.
No, because I don't want anything to happen to Davos either.
Come on.
No, 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 no. It's like, I'm like, surely something's gonna stop it. No, it's Game of Thrones. Nothing ever stops anything. Bad things just happen, even to good people. Yes, you should have known it was the giant. Yes, and the way he just came in, threw his chest out. Surely the wildlings outnumber. I don't know how many did we save, honestly.
Fight, you cowards!
They're surely way outnumbered still. You little bee sting. Lay down your weapons. Just one giant alone would make you want to do that with those numbers. Think about the damage he could do without everybody else having to lift a finger.
You traitor.
The only traitors here, their knives into their Lord Commanders.
Thank you. I'm so glad this is happening.
The Night's Watchers held Castle Black against the Wild.
Well, now it's theirs. Oh, they're just tossing to the side.
Throw them into the cells.
Thank you. Some type of justice. I was just talking mess about nothing ever happens to stop the bad things. Thank you. Little glimmers of hope.
A lot of knives.
I don't want to see him hurt.
Right, so there she is. An arse jiggling in the breeze.
Oh, how humiliating.
Gives me a little smile like, well, right, and I'm blessed down south, so I've seen anything like it. I mean, she's used to her brother.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the way that they're just talking about her?
Her lips. You all know me, you know I wouldn't lie about this.
Really? Looks like you can tell some tall tales. Who heard you? Ah! Gosh! What is this thing? It's not human anymore, is it? It was the impact in which the head hit the wall. It stuck with me for a second. When she walks next to him and you see the size difference, you're like, holy cow.
King's orders, Your Grace.
What are the king's orders?
To remain in the Red Keep for your own protection.
You're barring me from attending my own daughter's funeral.
No. Oh, come on.
I'd like to speak to my son.
He has left the Red Keep, Your Grace.
Y'all, you can't keep her from going. Why for her protection? What's the reasoning? If she would have gave him the order, he would have struck them down. How many times have we seen somebody right here?
Are you angry with her?
Of course not.
Then why didn't you let her come? She has every right to be here.
He told me she wouldn't be allowed in the cell.
Oh.
Putting your mother in a cell ever again. Not while I'm here.
Jamie, I don't think you can stop it.
Why haven't you gone to see her? Everything she endured,
You think I know that?
He knows that. Everybody knows that. She does a lot of things for her kids. She's a lot of selfish things, too. She's highly motivated by her children.
Lord Commander.
I want to see my wife.
Wait for Queen Marjorie and seek their mercy.
So frustrating. He's so frustrating to me.
Must wait as well.
Go and see your mother, Tommen.
He has to see his wife first.
You're a bold man.
On the contrary, I fear a great deal. The father, the mother, the warrior.
What is in those glass jars?
To remind us not to fear death. To close our eyes on this world and...
You must long for the next...
The stones kind of freak me out.
I broke a sacred oath and stabbed my king in the back. I killed my own cousin. When the gods judged my brother guilty, he escaped that justice.
What are you doing, Jamie?
You would spill blood in this holy place.
They spill more blood than the rest of us combined.
Go on then. I deserve it. We are weak, vain creatures. We live only by the mother's mercy.
Wow, he had them waiting. He's a little bit more dangerous than, like, what meets the eye. He is very non-threatening.
They'd never reached me before you struck. No doubt many of us would fall. But who are we? We have no names, no family. Every one of us is poor and powerless. We can overthrow an empire.
Is that your plan? Cersei gave you the footing to do it, too, didn't she? If that's his plan. She put it into motion. I still hate that they cut her beautiful hair. I loved looking at it. She could rock that short hair too. She's a stunning woman.
I shouldn't have, but I didn't want to lose you again.
I'm glad to see you.
I know I should have come sooner. I was wrong.
It's all right.
I should have executed all of them onto the High Sparrow's head before I let them do that.
Joffrey would have.
You raised me to be strong, and I wasn't.
Oh, he's such a sweet little lamb. This is so sweet.
Help me.
She'll forgive him, of course.
If I lost my cock, I'd drink all the time.
He brings that fact up a lot.
Meaning no offense.
Everyone.
Jokes, I make eunuch jokes.
Dwarf jokes.
You think them? What about the dragons?
They are not eating any food since Queen Daenerys left.
Wow.
Daenerys is the dragon queen. Can't very well let the dragons stop.
No.
Eat, how do you force him to eat?
Do well in captivity. That's what I do. I drink, and I know.
That's his MO.
Dragons Aegon used ranged over hundreds of miles, chaining them up in pens. A few generations later, lost dragons no larger than cats.
Uh-huh. They mentioned that.
How many times were you in the company of these dragons? And did they ever harm you? Dragons are intelligent than men, according to some maesters, and fury for their enemies.
They might consider her a friend.
I am their friend.
Do they know that?
They will. It's time they had their supper.
He's gonna try? But he is so right. You can't you can't chain him up. No animal can be chained up and thrive. Where are they? Wow. Didn't burn him. What a risk to take, though, man. You didn't know. You didn't know.
I'm friends with your mother.
He thinks they're intelligent enough to understand that. I mean, they are dragons.
Don't eat the help. When I was a child, what gift I want. I begged him. It wouldn't even have to be a big dragon, I told him. Could be little, like me.
Oh.
Everyone laughed. Funniest thing they'd ever heard.
He's gotta get close enough to take off that big collar.
The lost dragon had died. Cried myself to sleep that night.
It's the way his voice is so sweet.
But here you are.
The size of it. One down. This one looks a little not as sweet. It understood. It understood what was happening. Okay, slowly back out of there. It's done.
Next time I have an idea like that, punch me in the...
He's horrified. Okay, another moment where we need to give him his credit, because I feel like he never gets enough credit for his bravery. How many people, big and bold and brave, would go down there and do what he just did?
What's your name?
Gosh!
What's your name?
So this is like the punishment, the poison from her doing what she did, taking a face. Now she has to be blind. Am I understanding that correctly? She's gonna keep coming back and whipping her tail. And she's gone. Now she just looks crazy.
Leave it. A girl is not a beggar anymore.
Okay, she's not a beggar anymore, so we're helping her. I would have never expected this out of Arya's storyline, though. It's kind of crazy to me.
Temptation is a mad dog. You'll be treated as a mad dog. Taken out back and slaughtered for pig feed.
My lords, Lady Walder has given birth. A boy.
Oh, no.
Cheeked and healthy.
My congratulations, Lord Bolton.
Oh, no.
Congratulations, father. I look forward to meeting my new brother.
Keep him away from the baby.
You'll always be my firstborn.
Thank you for saying that. It means a great deal to me.
Oh my gosh. He just decided as soon as he found out that was a little boy that he was going to do that. What happens now that he's gone? Oh.
Mr. Walk, send ravens to all the northern houses. Roose Bolton poisoned by our enemies.
Liar.
How did he die?
By his enemies.
Looking to your lord, use respect.
Oh, now he's in charge.
My lord.
He's in charge? Yikes.
Well done, the baby.
She dressed him, my lord.
I don't know. Oh, I just got sick because it's like, he's so sick. You know what he's about to do. You know what he's about to do. Sick, twisted man. Ain't nothing sacred in Game of Thrones.
There he is.
Isn't he wonderful?
May I hold him?
No.
Of course.
Oh, my heart. It's breaking before anything even happens. It's breaking.
Little brother.
Lord Bolton sent for us. Have you seen him?
Of course. Follow me, mother.
What is he doing? This is horrific.
Hold out here, Ramsay. I need to feed him.
What are you doing, Ramsay? We know what he's doing, don't we?
Where is Lord Bolton?
I hate him.
I am Lord Bolton.
She knows what's happening.
Ramsay, please. Winterfell, I'll go back to the Riverlands.
Please, just let her go. He's not gonna let her go. Why would I even?
Please. Ramsay, he's your brother.
That don't matter to him. This is a cold-blooded killer.
Prefer being an only child.
And we know those dogs have a taste for human.
I saw her with a man. I did.
He's so... Like, there's brutal, there's disgusting, and his is both. Ramsay, his, whatever his storyline is, it's both.
How'd she look? She looked good. She wasn't exactly dressed like a lady.
No, she wouldn't be.
What happened at Winterfell?
I should have gone with you while I had the chance.
It was a difficult choice, my lady. We've all had to make difficult choices.
We shouldn't be lighting fires. He won't stop hunting us.
Once we're with Jon, Ramsay won't be able to.
John will have me killed the moment I step.
Yeah, as he should.
I'll tell him the truth about Bran and Rickon.
And the truth about the farm boys I killed in there. And the truth about Sir Roderick, who I beheaded. And the truth about Rob, who I betrayed.
I forgot what he did to Sir Roderick.
I don't want to be forgiven. I never make amends to your family for the things I've done. And they'll keep you safer than I ever could.
You're not coming with us?
I would have taken you all the way to the wall. I would have died to get you there. May I take one of the horses?
Where's he gonna go?
Where will you go?
Home.
Home again. He'd go back to the Iron Isles?
The Ironborn who held it.
They died fighting.
The dead may never die.
But they did, and our invasion died with them. Woodmont was our last.
Then we will take more.
For more pine cones and rock.
Yeah, they're not making any ground.
The last time we provoked them too far. Window as they breached our walls and knocked down our tower.
And I lost 3 sons, they call it, when the other 4 are dead. Shut mouth and obey, or I will make another heir.
You're getting a little up there for that, bud. Oh, I would never. Oh, I would never walk across a bridge like this. Just give anybody else anxiety. Somebody's at the other end.
Let me pass. Fool, move aside for your king.
Always, brother.
Who is that?
I thought you'd been rotting under some foreign...
Are we supposed to know who that is?
Has the custom changed since I've been gone? Supposed to repeat the word.
Can't God without my help.
Mark the drowned god. I am the drowned god.
What?
You're old, brother. You have had your time. Now let another rule.
I heard you lost your mind. Tied you to the mast. Keep you from jumping over.
What happened? He said.
You cut out their tongue.
I needed silence.
So he did go crazy.
I am the storm, brother. The first storm and the last.
Grandiose. Double meaning. And just like that. I mean, when we saw him standing at the other end, we knew he probably had that type of intention. They wrapped like kelp on his face. So who sits on the throne if he's gone?
Take your servant Balon back beneath the wave. Creatures of your kingdom on his flesh. Down to your depths to rest beside his ancestors.
What a unique burial tradition. They said they want the sea creatures to eat him.
I'm going to find out who did this. I'm going to feed them to the sharks while they live.
I believe it.
Swear it by the Salt Throne.
Salt Throne is not yours to swear upon.
My father would have wanted me to rule.
To choose, the law is clear.
Wait. Oh, she assumed that she would sit on the throne.
Perhaps you'll be the first woman in history to rule the Ironborn, and perhaps not.
That's gonna be tough. It always comes down to the men being the heir.
Sorry, my lady. Didn't mean to interrupt. I assume you know why I'm here.
I will after you tell me.
It's about the Lord Commander.
Former Lord Commander.
Does he have to be?
What are you asking?
What are you asking?
Do you know of any magic that could help him?
If you want to help him, leave him be. There are some with this power.
How? Have you seen it done?
Yes.
It's a man who came back from the dead, but the priest who did it, it shouldn't have been possible.
But it was.
Yes, we've seen it.
Could be. Now.
Not for me.
What was it? The band of... What was it? That group of men.
I saw you drink poison that should have killed you. I saw you give birth to a demon made of shadow.
Mm-hmm.
The great victory I saw in the flames, all of it was a lie.
That's why she's defeated, because what she's seeing isn't coming true.
You were right all along. The Lord never spoke.
I'm not a devout man.
It's crazy that he's coming to her for help. He's so second-guessed her this whole time.
I'm not asking the Lord of Light for help. He told me that miracles exist.
I never had this gift.
Have you ever tried?
So he's just asking her to try. Don't let me believe that we can bring Jon Snow back and then not bring him back, though. Because, like, that's almost as messed up as letting Theon escape and it was a trick the whole time. Please bring him back. Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my body myself. Because, like, is this a possibility? Look at all the stab wounds. Look at all the stab wounds. Oh, what are the beautiful curls. Yeah, I remember that one, they tried to bring Khal Drogo back though. Now I'm getting nervous because we've seen it go badly. You know what? They kept his body just sitting around for a long time for us to not realize that they were going to do something with it. Well, she's never done it before. She's getting nervous. It's not going to work. Oh, man. I'm disappointed. I know it's witchcraft, but it's been gone for a long time, too. I needed that. I needed that to work. Oh, why would they even make us think it was possible? I can't believe that. I can't. I'm so happy. Why do they play with us like that? To take him away, then make us think they give him back, and then make us think it didn't work, and then he breathes. Our boy is back. I needed that so bad. And it's not like the Red Woman can ever be redeemable after Princess Shireen, but like, thank you. What would we have done without her? Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen now that Jon Snow is back? Thank gosh. Ah! Thank you, Rotters. Thank you. Game of Thrones giveth, Game of Thrones taketh away. Today, they gave us what my heart absolutely needed. That was such a good episode. Oh, I forgot what else even happened. I don't even know what happened in the rest of the episode at this point right now. The way my adrenaline, I don't even know what else happened. That is the only part that is important. I'm trying to think back, and my vision is just clouded because I just saw Jon Snow take a breath. What else happened? I'm so excited to get into the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. And if you want the full link, watch along. The link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out into this big, beautiful world. Let's spread some love. Let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile. Because I'm smiling today, you guys. I'll see you later.